one. You motherfucker. Okay. It's going. So good luck.
It's going?
Yep.
You do this to me.
Alright. And I'm so sorry.
Look, guys. We're doing a live. I gotta be honest with them.
You gotta be honest with
I
them?
gotta be
Okay.
honest with them. This is our second live that we've done tonight. Okay? But we're not gonna release this one right now. We are doing in the business they call
Slow release.
slow burn.
That's something.
That thing? Would they say, "Oh, it's Friday night," even though it's Thursday when we recorded it?
Right.
We're being dishonest, and frankly, I don't know how I feel about that.
Not good.
Can you sleep at night?
All the time, yeah.
Oh.
I've slept like every night of my life.
Every night?
Every night of my life, yeah.
Okay. Okay. He's a murderer, and he sleeps just fine. Yep.
Murderer. A murderer.
A murderer of truth, Chris.
A murderer of truth. That's true.
You ready? Are you ready?
I'm gonna try to be ready. I don't know how this is gonna go at all. I think not good.
So we can tell the live folks what we're thinking, because this is part of their subscribers, probably, maybe. We're gonna talk about the great Ezra Miller.
The great.
That's gonna go well.
Listen, this is gonna like an experimental episode.
We hope it's gonna be funny. Because I mean, he does funny stuff, right?
I think it's hilarious. Yeah.
There we go. There we have it. Talk on the microphone for me.
Oh, we're talking on the microphone. Talking on the microphone.
Talk on the microphone.
And this is how I would normally be talking.
Yeah.
Like this.
You kind of talking into this one more than that one.
Yeah, because this one
In
picks
between.
up way
Got it.
better.
Got it. Okay, let's see. Listen to it.
On the microphone. Talking on the microphone.
Talking on the microphone.
And it is
Louder
how I
than you.
normally be
Each.
talking.
Yeah.
Kind
Kind of talking into this one more than that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Because this one picks
Sounds
up
good. You ready?
way better, so I got
Okay,
it.
let's see. Okay. We're trying. He's now gonna tweet this.
What are you talking about? Just a
Dolls,
okay.
which is I think Ezra Miller's favorite thing. You probably just talk Ezra Miller. No one's gonna care about the other part. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Drinking my Bud Lights. Just lost some subscribers.
Good.
Just like that. Hey, as soon as he's done typing
We're done.
the okay.
Oh boy. Disaster.
This is us being smart though, because we're doing two on one now.
I know. Again,
We're banking them.
you tricked me though. We could have started like probably an hour and a
You know
half
what?
earlier.
If you know your story coming in
I don't got time for that shit.
throughout the week.
No. I got stuff to do.
Okay.
I'm watching Vanderpump Rules, the challenge.
Okay. Is that good?
It's good stuff.
All right.
Very. I could do it. I could do my topic on Vanderpump Rules.
I don't even know what I've heard of it. But I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Is it a reality show?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay. Someone slept with somebody, right?
Well, yeah, always, but it's like a little
We can
bigger.
talk about
It's
that.
really bigger than that.
Okay.
More fun than that.
Okay. Welcome to the show. Two guys, two things. Thank you for joining us. We were just talking right before we started
Right.
about Vanderpump Rules.
It's a show
And
that you don't watch.
that I don't watch. It's reality.
It's a reality show on MTV.
MTV is still around. Seriously?
Yeah. Oh no, Bravo, I lied.
Is MTV still?
Yeah. They still do stuff. They do the channel. I watch the
Do
channel.
they do music?
I haven't seen music on MTV.
Yeah, they still call themselves the music television.
Years. No one's watching music videos, and maybe it's the artist's fault. They're not making music videos.
Maybe
anymore.
we should like MTV more because they're kind of like the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
What you want them to be like.
Yeah, talk about nostalgia, right?
There we go. Wow.
All right.
MTV. Huh.
Yeah, it's on Bravo. Vanderpump Rules is on Bravo, and it's fucking top notch.
My MTV.
You stopped for that.
Hey,
Good video
Who sings? Who's singing
though.
that?
Dire Straits.
Yeah, but who sings that part of the?
Probably Weird Al.
No, but he did cover
I
it.
know
Right,
they
right,
did
right.
cover it, yeah.
No, it's Sting.
No, I can hear that now. That
Yeah.
you say that.
And there's a cool little
That's
cameo.
interesting. Good video though.
Oh, it's a great video.
It's banana.
fantastic.
I was showing. I have a bunch of kids at Togo's. I'm like, you guys
Yeah.
know this song? No, of course not. Name. But I was basically showing them. At first, it came showing like '90s music videos.
Okay.
So I showed them Ice Ice Baby, and she was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Yeah, like there's some weird ones." So I showed them Dire Straits, but then I showed them that Phil Collins music video with a bunch of puppets. Do you remember that one?
Oh.
Yeah. These are the ones we live in. This is the one that you don't.
Okay.
Don't
Don't worry about it.
No, you gotta know. You haven't seen this.
No, you can't show me because that's copyright. So show me after.
No.
But
I'm
there's
not
puppets.
I'm not showing you after.
No, we can't do that.
No.
Anyway, what I do want to say
Okay, go ahead.
is that this is the podcast where we take two semi-trending topics and discuss them for 50 minutes each. And I want to say that this is actually our 1,000. If you're listening right now, this is you.
I think you're about to make up a.
Nope,
Okay, go ahead.
nope. You are this is the 1,000th download. You who are listening right now, thank you.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Because you are our 1,000th download.
Well, who?
Whoever this person is. This person right now
So
listening.
you're thinking there's only going to be one person that downloads this?
This is their 1,000th. This is our 1,000th. And you know what? We've been doing this since, I think, 1983. Right? Haven't we?
83, yeah.
Since 83. And we finally got to 1,000 downloads. So good for us. That is really scary. Land of Confusion is the Phil Collins
Look
song.
how it starts.
No, I don't want to. It's like Child's Play.
It
It looks like Chucky.
starts with Ronald Reagan.
It starts with Ronald Reagan. God, this is very freaky. Look at Land of Confusion from Genesis. Okay, don't play it. We can't play it. That's a copyright. Shut it off. We can't do it. All right.
Isn't that bananas?
It's something. Anyway, but congratulations. Thank you for listening. 1,000th download. Can you believe that?
That's not real.
Since 83. I mean, we're doing really good. We
We're the first podcast ever in 1983.
Yeah.
When Ronald Reagan was president.
Yeah, shut us off. You're having the live come on our show. Okay, Chris, the way this works though, we go with This Week in Kanye. If there's no news about Kanye West, I get to start with the story.
Right.
If there is news
Yeah.
on Kanye, then you get to tell the story first. So
Okay.
tell me, is this looking good for me? Is this a good week? Is there any news on Kanye?
There is news on Kanye this week, and I'm so sorry to say. I'm so sorry
I'm
to say.
suspicious.
Suspicious Minds. That's the name of the song, right?
Elvis, yeah, sure.
But that's not the song we were listening to before.
Nope.
It sounds like Elvis.
Okay.
What song were we listening to?
State of Confusion?
No, the one with Chris Isaac.
Wicked Games.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Two,
All right.
2 words.
I mean, we've lost everyone.
Okay.
Everyone to
So,
our soul listening.
so the latest news in Kanye
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
is he's removed all lights from his home.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
He believes that the waves. This is his words, not mine.
Yeah.
That the radio waves that the light emits. He says radio waves. I don't know.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
believes it's bad for his brain, his children's brains. So he's officially removed all lights from his home, and now he is. When it turns dark, he's walking around by candle.
By candle.
Yeah.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, he has
Style.
a big hat, floppy hat.
Does he have the?
Pointy. He wears
pajamas?
all the time, and he tosses out a pence to to the young scraggly kids.
Half pants maybe too.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow. I would love that. I could see Kanye wearing those pajamas.
But he's
That would become like a huge fashion thing. I could
Oh,
see
if
that.
he decided to, wear these old tiny Scrooge pajamas,
Yes.
for sure people would start wearing them.
The Yeezy PGs.
Almost.
Yeezy pajamas.
Pajamas.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, all lights from his homes are removed. He doesn't
Okay.
know if or when he will ever put them back.
All right.
He says he's saving, hundreds of thousands of dollars on electricity every month.
I believe it.
And he's loving life so far.
Okay.
He says it's a good move.
I mean, it's the Amish have been doing it for a long time.
Right.
Okay.
No lights. Electricity though, he still plugs things in.
Oh, okay, all right.
He still puts things in.
Just lights.
Just not lights.
Not lights.
Specifically lights.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Big news in the Kanye.
That's big news. And yet you didn't know he was married. Okay.
I honestly didn't know he was married.
So I guess you can tell your story first, Chris. What?
All
do you
right.
have for us?
All right. So I'm kind of regretting this one.
Okay.
We're gonna
Let's get
talk
started.
Ezra Miller and the Flash.
Ezra Miller. Is that a band?
Oh, I wish.
Can you put 15 minutes on the clock? before we go any
Sorry,
further?
you're right.
And then you can tell me about the band.
Ezra Miller and the Flash.
What type of music would they do?
I would start a band, Ezra Miller and the Flash.
What is that? What is that?
It's not exactly.
It's not Huey Lewis in the News.
It's not exactly punk, but it's like a pop punk.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller and the Flash.
Yeah, pop punk.
It's
I
like
see
a
that.
pop punk band. I think.
Ezra Miller and the Flash.
Well, that's just Rolling Stones.
It was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I like that band name.
That's actually a good. That's a good name.
I want to make like a band tee.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like
We
it.
should just start it and make it seem like it is a band.
Man, I wish I knew how to play music.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
That's the name
I
of the episode.
oh, for sure.
That needs a tie to my story. So okay.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
So, all right. So I don't need to tread lightly. These are just accusations. But look, so bottom line is, so the DC universe is trying to become a thing, right? The Marvel universe was a thing. Like,
Oh, it's over?
With the Avengers.
It was?
Well,
It's done with?
they're not doing. I don't.
Really?
They're kind of throwing out shit right now.
Are they?
Marvel is, yeah. What's the last Marvel movie that you remember and like?
Well, I haven't watched many of them. I've only watched like 5 of them.
Right. So
How many are there?
well, what are you talking? Are you talking about how many Marvel movies or how many
Yeah.
Avenger movies?
Marvel.
Like Infinity.
You're right. I do remember that title now.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
I think there's a. Is Deadpool part of the Marvel?
Well,
Is it?
yeah, he kind of.
Okay.
It's like it's an offshoot.
Okay.
Because then we can get into the whole Spider-Man wasn't at first because Fox owned it, but then Marvel was trying to get it so Spider-Man could be in the
Okay,
Avengers.
how about Archie? Is Archie part of the Marvel?
Well, they do have that TV show,
Is Archie Marvel?
Riverdale.
God damn it! I was trying to be funny.
No, it's not Marvel. But
Okay, good.
But
Thank God.
but there's a TV show called Riverdale.
Yeah.
And it's like
okay.
a dramatic version of Archie.
I heard there's like a
Yeah.
adult
Yeah,
comic.
yeah.
yeah.
So it's weird. So
Archie.
but the DC universe is trying to get things going as well, right? So
Yes, as I
they had Justice League, Batman versus Superman.
big thing that James Gunn, right? The director, right?
Yeah, but now he's doing Guardians. He's a Marvel guy.
Oh,
He's back with Guardians.
But like the whole Justice League, there's this people that supposedly there's this 50-hour.
Well,
version
no,
of it
that was
so
the
good.
Snyder cut. That was
that's Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
Man,
Like he had like a 3.5-hour version.
right? They're like, oh, it's so good.
But they cut it because Justice League was just like a shit movie,
Okay.
and he was like, "Well, yeah, it's shit. It's not the movie I made. Like the storylines are completely different from the Snyder cut. So they released the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so within the Justice League,
Yeah, I think.
Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman vs Superman, the Batman with Ben Affleck, right?
Okay.
So
Alright.
so James Gunn is doing doing Guardians, but he now is in charge of the DC universe.
I see.
And he has the DC, so like there's like the Joker, right? The one with Joaquin Phoenix. He's like that's a DC character, but these are separate from the DC universe. So like there's different offshoots. Either way,
Is he also a smoker?
Joaquin Phoenix?
No, the Joker.
Joker
and,
Smoker.
Midnight Toker.
They
call something called the Papajuice of Love.
And Space Cowboy and all that.
I don't know this.
Okay.
Boy.
So, a couple of days, the second trailer for The Flash was released.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a big movie in the DC universe. It's a big deal. Like, it's supposed to be really good. People saw it. It's supposed to be really good.
I've heard good reviews.
Yeah, and there's an actor, Ezra Miller, who plays the Flash.
Yeah.
So he's been a young actor. He was in Batman versus Superman. He was a Flash there. Like obviously a smaller part, but he was in it. And then so he's gonna have his own movie. And the trailer came out, and Ezra Miller's still in it. Which the controversy is Ezra Miller for the past 3 years has been like
piece of shit.
kind of going bananas.
Okay.
Like he's kind of going bananas just in the world. And the question is, why is he still allowed in movies?
Right.
For one.
Right.
Why is he still the Flash? Because the character of the Flash is gonna probably have multiple movies, and he's gonna be in multiple DC movies, not let alone his own Flash movies. So now this kid who has done a shit ton of shit is now gonna, for 10 years, be involved in these huge movies.
Is he called the Flash because that's what he does? He flashes people.
That's one thing Ezra Miller hasn't done. Is flash people.
Because then that would, you could just say he's being ironic.
Yeah. So do you know anything about Ezra Miller?
I've heard some stuff.
Yeah. It's not good.
I don't know. Yeah.
There's arrests and a lot of accusations, but in a summary, it's kind of started in 2020. It like always does. It always fucking starts in 2020.
Yep.
I don't remember life before 2020. Like I don't.
I don't think there was.
No, there wasn't. It started in 2020. It's BC, so before COVID. It works.
Oh no!
It works. That's the.
Did you just make that up or did you read that somewhere?
No, man. In my mind, boom, came to my head.
Wow.
That's how quick I am.
BC before COVID. Oh my god.
Can you tell I took improv classes before?
Wow, that's good.
That's really good, right?
I'm freaked out. I have goosebumps.
How
I mean, I
quick that
don't,
was?
but we'll put them in.
How quick
Put
that
them in
was?
on the video.
So a few things. So a basic things from 2020.
Yeah.
He was in the news. He's been arrested. He was arrested 3 times since then. Charges of disorderly conduct, assault, felony burglary, and accusations of grooming underage children.
Ooh, that's not
and possibly running a cult.
That's just thrown in there.
Possibly.
And
Yeah, like some of his friends were
Jesus.
like cult-like behavior.
Oh my god.
So possibly running a cult.
Okay.
So it started coming out, like I said, around
God.
2020.
In pig's blood, they smeared Helter Skelter on the wall.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. So it started in 2020. There was a choking incident in Ireland. On video, a fan came up to Ezra Miller. She was like playing with him, and he yelled at her, "Oh, you want to fight?" And like grabbed her by the throat and like threw her down on the ground. And then video cut out, and like he had to be stopped. So it was just like it felt like a fucking breakdown. It was like some poor girl like was coming up to him.
Maybe
like
she was into it.
She didn't see much in the video.
All right.
So that kind of started.
Okay.
Right. And in March of 2022, there was the Hawaii arrest #1.
Number 1.
There was #1. So he was at a karaoke bar, and he grew very agitated and began yelling obscenities at the people singing karaoke.
Oh. Well, I mean, we've all wanted to do that.
Well, for sure. In my mind, I'm yelling at him.
Yeah.
Are you a big karaoke guy?
I've been known to karaoke sometimes.
I'm not good at it because I can't sing. So anytime
I can't sing.
you can sing better than me.
I use my acting.
Yeah, for sure.
Sell it.
Yeah, you gotta
I
perform.
sell it.
I've only done karaoke a couple times. I don't mind going and watching, but I've only done it a couple times.
You'd be good at it.
When I've done it a couple times, the only songs I've ever done were Eminem songs.
Oh, really?
I've rapped. I didn't sing.
Okay.
I didn't sing.
So that would be your fallback if you had to.
Yeah, if I had to do it, I would do something like that.
Okay.
Because I just...
Because I got a few that I can in my Start Me Up.
Oh, that's a good one.
Stones
That's a
for
good
me.
one. Yeah.
But it's more just
You just do the
yeah.
impression.
Yeah, and then I do Elvis.
That's a good one too.
So
Yeah.
my worst one though, I don't know if I mentioned this before ever, but it was in Chicago. I went to a gay bar,
Right.
and I tried to do Joe Cocker with all of my friends.
Oh,
But I
okay.
tried to do the whole Belushi impression of it, where I fell down in the seat.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And and this is the thing,
Oh boy.
gay bar karaoke.
Yeah. Serious?
They're so
Serious.
good.
Yeah.
So
It's
good.
like no, we don't fuck around.
Someone was singing "Leave On" by Elton
Ooh,
John.
I
It was
love
like, this is. I could just sit here and this is
Yeah.
fantastic.
No. There are certain bars, like if you go to the wrong karaoke bar. As in, I wanted to have some fun with my friends. But if you go to the wrong one, you're like, if we fuck around, they're gonna get mad.
They're gonna yell at you like Ezra Miller.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna get mad.
Maybe he just went to the wrong karaoke bar.
Maybe. Either way, you got mad.
Okay. So mad that he had to get arrested.
Yeah, cops were called.
Wow.
I think he was 23 at the time.
Okay.
Cops were called, but released from custody after posting a $500 bail. It was just kind of like a disorderly, like, hey, bar fight type of thing. So Hawaii arrest number 2 happened 3 weeks later.
Alan was living in Hawaii.
He was
Okay, then
living in Hawaii.
That's good.
Living in
Alright,
Hawaii.
that's okay.
So shortly after the karaoke bar incident, he was arrested again. This time for throwing a chair that struck a woman in the head
Oh,
at around 1 in the morning on April 19th.
okay.
So he was mad again. He asked to leave a place and hurled a chair, hit a lady in the head.
All right.
So
We don't know
arrested.
why. We don't know why.
Yeah, he was released later that morning. So he's
I think she didn't like his karaoke, and he was mad at her.
maybe. So yeah, he's kind of spiraling at this point. So
He kind of has a quick temper. Sounds like.
well,
Maybe a bit of a
he's
flash
quick.
of temper.
Oh boy.
He would-
Yes, he's quick. He's quick to like choose anger.
Yeah, it seems like.
He's quick to choose anger, whatever that reason is. Deeper issues, who knows, right?
Right.
So June in 2022, a couple months later, so he was accused of acting inappropriately towards 2 different children. An 18-year-old accused him of that, but they started when she was 12. She is an activist for the Sioux Nation. She's a native, and he was big on indigenous people's rights and fighting for them.
All right.
That was kind of his thing, but he was accused of grooming these children, which was not good. So we'll just kind of skip that one. So in 2022 in August, in Ireland, he rented an Airbnb for months and months and months, invited people over, musicians and artists,
Okay.
and this is where he got accused of being a cult leader. He said he could be seen walking around the streets of Ireland in robes with his people with uncut toenails. That was their thing, I guess. Just long,
Okay.
just
Hey, you
long,
gotta have something.
just long
You gotta have
toenails.
something.
The suburbs of Ireland, walking around with uncut toenails. He led group meditation.
All right.
And claimed to possess supernatural powers. Like he also paid for these people food and lodging and everything.
Okay.
So
He bought his members.
yeah,
Got it.
and so that's where the cult thing came in. In August of 2022, a burglary arrest. So many things happening. There's like a thing. There was a accusation of a borderline kidnapping. This couple he was staying with in Hawaii. They accused him of holding them at gunpoint, stealing their wallet with social
Lord.
security card and credit cards in it, so that you can't go anywhere. And that was dropped though. It was dropped.
Okay.
So this has been happening since like 2020. Arrests, assaults, anger. So the big question is, what does the movie studios do here? Because so this was all going on as he was filming and being the Flash, right? And is it where the studio can't cut bait? They're like, we made this movie, right? It's done.
Uh-huh.
So it's either spend $200 million more and just recast it and reshoot the entire movie, or we go with it. Now it seems like that was the question they were stuck
Is
with.
he like that good?
Well,
I mean, 'cause like, if this was
I'm
you
with-
or me,
right.
and they're like, hey, he's a bit of, he might be a cult leader.
Right. Right.
I think they might say, hey, Chris, you're fired.
Yeah, probably, but I think what it comes down to is not about how good he is; it's about money
Okay.
and not wanting to spend that money again.
So Kevin Spacey is that last role he did before he was ousted.
Right.
They filmed the whole thing.
Right.
And then they
Instead, no.
put Christopher Plummer.
Right.
In his stead.
Right.
And reshot the whole thing.
Right. That's like 1/10 of the budget of the Flash movie.
Well, I'm sure, but
I think that's the issue because there's so much, and I think they said we can make this choice and have him in the Flash still, and fucking use our PR magic and hope it's not that big a deal. Now, if I watch the Flash, I heard it's really good, right?
Okay.
And I kind of want to see it, but all I'm gonna think about when I'm seeing it is like that's fucking Ezra Miller, like this weird, horrible person. And I don't understand why he's in a movie.
But he's always on drugs. Was he on drugs too? Didn't he have like a drug thing, like cocaine or something?
Yeah, they didn't really talk about his drugs. I think that's alleged too. He didn't come out and say, "Sorry, I have a drug problem."
That's like the easy thing.
Yeah, he's not like John. Like, have you seen the new John Mulaney special?
No.
Okay. So that's what he talks about.
Yeah.
Because he said he's known. He went to
Sure.
rehab and had Adderall, cocaine, like but he's just addicted to drugs and shit.
I would use that as my go-to for everything.
Yeah, I'm on drugs.
Yeah.
Well,
why were you late today? I'm on drugs.
well, apparently you can be forgiven.
Yeah.
As long as you admit it, you can be forgiven.
Right.
So the timer just went up, and I just want to know, like, so how do you feel about these choices? Is it an easy choice for you, and just go, yeah, he's not in a movie anymore? Isn't it weird to see him in a movie?
It is kind of weird. I guess my question would be like, is he hopefully getting help? Or
Right. Yeah. I think they're doing this because the movie's about to come out, but he's publicly now. He said, I apologize for anybody I've ever alarmed. That's what he said.
Okay.
So he's not apologizing about anything he did. He's not admitting.
He also did a little wink when he said it.
Well, right, and that's it's like PR 101, right? Don't admit guilt.
Okay.
He said, I apologize for anybody I've ever alarmed. You're like, okay, Ezra, that's a little fucking vague. Like,
Right.
you alarmed? So not the people you've like kidnapped or fucking, So yeah, so he's trying to apologize. I think so to make it like not weird that to go see this movie, because it's like it's gonna feel weird to go see this movie.
Yeah.
I think at this point, you know what I mean?
I would think so. I think so. I mean, people have been kicked off for lesser
Yeah.
accusations.
And that's when this was all going on, it seemed like an easy decision to be like, hey, let's not make him in the movie. And it seemed very easy. And then as time went by, he was still in the movie, and people, the big question was like what's going on? Why are they so hell bent on
Right, sure.
keeping this kid in these fucking movies?
Is he even that fast? Like in real life?
Not that. I've seen him run before. He's like,
I mean, like, Usain Bolt would be the obvious choice for the Flash.
Well, he should have been.
Right? I mean, the Flash is, I mean, he's kind of lame. I mean, I don't know much about him, but he just runs fast. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I feel
Does
like
he do anything else? He just runs fast?
I feel like there's other things because of the fastness that he can do. Like in this new movie, it's about like parallel universes, and he can run and get to those.
He could run to the next universe?
Parallel, because it's
He's that fast, he
really
can run to another universe?
spins the earth and shit. I don't know.
Huh.
I'm not. Have you ever been a big comic guy?
Not crazy.
Me either.
No.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a nerd, but in other words.
Yeah, I'm.
Not that that's nerdy.
Well, yeah.
Look,
hold
on.
Nerd's a good word.
It was nerdy. It was nerdy, and now it's not. It's cool, which is cool.
Right.
It's really. I mean, because it was, but like, oh, okay.
No,
now
for sure.
it's become like part of society.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Yeah, I'm the same as you. Big nerd in other avenues. Like
huge.
Love my Star Wars and like but like yeah.
I play with an abacus every day.
That's dorky.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's the difference.
Okay.
Get
Give me 15 minutes, please, for my
Let's
story.
go. 15 minutes on the clock. Here we go, and it's started.
Thank you. So I'm gonna talk about Mr. Don Powell.
Don Powell. Okay.
No.
Doesn't ring a
Doesn't
bell.
ring a bell.
Nope.
Don Powell.
Should I know?
Nope, shouldn't have known.
Okay.
I mean, you might. I mean, he actually is an author, and we'll get into that later.
Oh, I don't read books though, so
Oh, well, there's that.
yeah.
But you can't be a nerd.
I've read
Read books.
7 books in my life. Here's why I'm a nerd. All 7 Harry Potters.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it. Case dismissed.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Don Powell, and I'm trying to think where. I can't remember where it says he lived. We'll get to it. Anyway,
Temecula.
Yep.
Okay, go.
Yep, that's not even a real place. But he
Yes,
opened
it is.
he opened his mailbox one day. This is back in August, and he found his bills and pizza coupons, things you.
Pizza coupons.
That's what it says.
Yeah, you're a kid from the 90s. Oh, the pizza coupons are here for our Friday night pizza roundtable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, we still do Friday night pizza.
I know it was a big thing in our
I still
lives.
do it.
Yeah, I wish.
But now we make our own.
Yeah, exactly. Because it costs too much to fucking
It's
buy pizza.
expensive.
Yeah, like I used to do round table. That was my Friday night pizza
Yep.
when I was a kid. Round
Yep.
table. But now, like when we go like order round table or anything like that, it's like what the fuck? Like
Oh no, round table's crazy.
$62 for 2 pizzas?
Can't eat it, by the way. But
Well, no, you just do it without cheese.
it's in the dough. But
Well, what is
just so you know,
No, what is
just so you
Oh
know,
no, what is
the cheese. There's cheese already in the dough. I've asked before.
in
The
round
only
table
place-
or
yeah.
Thank God we do like Papa John's mostly. Is cheese in the dough in round table? Is that a true thing?
There's something.
Oh,
I don't want to side with it.
thank
but-
God we don't do it that much. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. Okay,
Oh
so
no! No!
in Don's mailbox,
Oh no! Okay, go.
he also happened to find
I gotta think about this. I'm so.
2 small dolls. 2 small dolls
Okay.
sitting on a miniature couch
It is mailbox.
inside his mailbox.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
The pair and their furniture came with a note.
Oh boy,
And it
this
said,
is kind of scary though.
isn't it?
It's not sweet. It's scary.
This isn't heartwarming to you?
It would be like, oh, look at this. You think, oh, look at this little doll. That's scary. That's the start of a horror movie.
Right, it's actually
Like
the
the-
Phil Collins video
No,
that you showed me, the puppets.
Yeah, like can you imagine it like a Stephen King adapted movie? The first scene is the wife goes down to the mailbox, open it, and they see the little doll on the couch. That's scary shit.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Okay.
The note says, we've decided to live here, Mary and Shelley.
Nope.
Okay, Mary Shelley? Are you kidding me?
Ugh.
Frankenstein?
That's on purpose, right? That's on purpose.
So you're not wrong with the like, it's kind of
Mary and
freaky.
Shelley.
Mary Shelley? Are you killing me?
No. Yeah, I don't like this at all.
That's freaky, right?
Yeah, that's a little weird. That's a little weird.
So,
What?
Yeah. So is a man and woman
I
with
would-
wooden figurines.
Close it and burn my mailbox down. Like you just burn your mailbox.
Uh-huh.
Oh God. Okay, go.
I know, it would be a really,
No,
I'd be like,
very startling.
I'd be look around.
Yeah,
and
it's
say, "Silly me,
a
is
very
this-"
it's a very threatening move.
Oh, is it threatening? Not about threatening. It's a threatening move.
Yeah, because
Putting wooden dolls in a mailbox is a threatening move.
yeah, because obviously the person that did that
Yeah.
wanted to scare you. It's threatening.
What if it was done by a little girl?
Then she needs
What
to
if it
learn.
was done by Ezra Miller?
Well, even more threatening.
Well,
Yeah.
huh? And then it said, "Join my cult."
Mm-hmm.
There's a little note.
Grow your
Your toenails. Grow your toenails out.
Yeah.
Flag or freak fag.
Oh boy.
So anyway, so he thought that it was put there by mistake at first. Maybe he's like, okay.
What kind of mistake is that?
Then he thought maybe someone was playing a joke.
Right.
It turns out he has a neighbor named Shelley.
Oh,
In
so
the
he's
neighborhood?
actually maybe like, oh hey,
Yeah,
okay.
he lives in a cul-de-sac, so he's just like, hey, is this?
By the way,
Did you happen to?
yeah, like what a weird conversation. Hey neighbor, weird question. Did you put 2 wooden dolls in my mailbox for some reason? Huh?
How great would it be if he just thought for sure that she did? It's like, hey,
Hey, what the fuck you putting in mailboxes? Yeah. Hey, look, this is gonna sound weird. Got 2 wooden dolls in my mailbox sitting on the couch. Do you know anything about that?
leave your goddamn dolls out of my box.
Yeah. That's what she said.
But no one has said. They said no.
No one copped to it. Okay.
No one copped. So he's actually a psychologist. So Don Powell, he's a president and CEO of the Michigan-based American Institute for Preventive Medicine.
That's a mouthful.
It sure is.
What do you do, Don? Ooh,
Well,
buckle up.
you ready for this? I'm the CEO of the Michigan-based American Institute for Preventive Medicine.
Buddy.
So, but they do wellness programs
Okay.
for organizations and hospitals around the country. So he's 72 years old too. He's an older man. He's still
You're gonna give them
he's
a
in
heart
good shape.
attack. Christ.
Yeah. But he and his wife Nancy, they ordered a custom mailbox. Actually moved into their house about 5 years ago. Now this is kind of crazy. So the mailbox is 26 inches deep.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Little over 2 feet for those listening.
It doesn't bear. It's not an exact replica, but it almost looks like their actual house.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so
Yeah.
the mailbox is the house.
The
Okay.
mailbox looks like a
Okay,
house.
I got you. I see people that do that. Oh man, this says a lot about this guy.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy that has the mailbox that it like looks like his house.
Right.
You
But
know,
that's a type.
it is a type. You see it in movies before. It's usually in rich neighborhoods,
Uh-huh.
and the mailbox is a replica of their house. It says a lot about this guy. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
It says a lot about him.
You want to have coffee with Don now?
I don't.
Okay.
I like him. I like him a lot less. Now. Yeah.
So the box features a spacious interior with an open floor plan
Oh my god.
and plenty of window
Fucking relax.
to let in the natural light.
Oh my god.
Solar powered ceiling lights illuminate the mailbox at night.
Okay. See what I mean?
You can
I like
you
him
can
a lot.
actually you can rent out the mailbox for $1,000 a month.
Sleep in it.
Yeah.
It's like a studio. It's a
Okay.
spacious studio, man.
Space studio. Yeah, it would be. So now it kind of makes a little more sense now. hearing about this.
I don't like this guy.
Why someone would put dolls in a mailbox?
Yeah, bro. Let me look at a house.
Solar
So
powered.
let me just add to the core of this house. So let's
Right.
finish it up.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe someone's trying to make a point. Maybe they're trying to be like, hey, you think your mailbox is so special?
Yeah.
Dude, here, I'll
Like, hey,
people live
sure.
in it.
Yeah.
People live in it.
You made a fucking dollhouse. Relax. What's his name? Don.
Don.
Fucking Don. Relax, Don. I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, first I felt for him for getting threatened. Now
Yeah.
he deserves it.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yeah.
Because of the mailbox.
Of course, because of the mailbox.
It's a very you know,
pompous. It's a very
That's a
a
good word.
very pompous mailbox.
Yeah.
It's,
So, okay, mailbox that's right connects to the house, or one that's out on the street. Do you feel like there's a difference of like
Connected
level
to
of
the
ego?
house?
Well, you know, the slot that goes
Oh,
right
like
to
in the
house.
door?
Yeah.
no, so the door one I feel like really doesn't exist anymore. But there's
Oh,
no
really? Oh, we still have them.
there's no pompous.
Do you have a PO box, or do you actually have a?
No, we have a mailbox, but it's one of those like you walk down the street and there's like all the addresses. You know the USPS mail, like the big gray boxes with all the.
So everyone in the neighborhood has a phone.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
It feels like that's like the more of the norm now.
Yeah, that's
It-
very.
Instead of an individual mailbox,
Yeah.
which I guess I like it. It's
There's no
locked.
charm in that. There's no charm.
No, I agree with you. I agree.
You know who has charm? Is Don's mailbox. That's
Yeah,
what that
it
is.
does,
Charm
but, like,
coming out of it.
See,
Gets ya.
here's also why it's pompous: the fact that he has an individual mailbox, because most people don't have that anymore because of theft. It's easy just to open up your mailbox and grab shit. That's why they started the big gray box.
Sure. Right.
A lot safer, right? But
Well, he's an alarm.
on his mailbox,
No.
oh,
Wouldn't that be
like
cool?
his house,
Wouldn't that be cool?
he has a Ring doorbell, little teeny miniature, like you
Yeah,
can see
Amazon.
you can see who's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these little people, the little Amazon guy drops it off. He's like 3 inches tall. Yeah, I like an individual mailbox, but
Okay.
now I for no reason whatsoever, I would feel like a little worrisome. Like if people can just fucking
That's true. And ours is outside. Ours is not right to the house. It's just our own mailbox.
That's what we
It
used to
doesn't even
have.
unlock right now.
Well, that's what we used to have. You know,
Yeah.
just when the old school ones are no, you wouldn't even think about having a lock.
I haven't got a paycheck in months.
I know. It's like I'm struggling.
Yeah. I really hope this podcast takes off.
I know, right? We had that too, but it wasn't even a lock because that wasn't even a thought that people would.
Right.
So now, like I said, would yours has a lock? It's just not locked.
Correct.
Okay.
The lock doesn't work anymore.
You don't feel weird about like just someone.
Maybe a little,
Yeah.
but
I didn't even think about it when I was a kid,
no, I know.
but now it's like a thing. Like no, don't.
Right.
Definitely.
What I do, I pee outside around the mailbox.
Yeah, mark your territory.
I mark it, so
Yeah.
I feel it's pretty safe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it is against the law for someone to tamper with
Yeah, of
the
course.
mailbox, right?
Yep.
But even Don said he could see why a dog would want
Live
to
there.
move in, and it's a nice mailbox.
This guy's a piece of shit.
He was amused. At first, he wanted to evict the couple.
Oh my
Can you
god.
imagine if like he like posted it, like knocked the
A little-
hammer,
yeah,
eviction
little
sign.
pink slip on his.
Yeah. And he was gonna put it in the garbage can, but then he was struck by a change of heart, and he put the couple back in there with all their belongings back into his mailbox.
He felt bad.
And it hasn't been a problem because he was afraid that maybe there wasn't enough room for his mail. But the box is so large, 26 inches deep, that the dolls, they're perfectly fine and the mail doesn't affect them.
See, I mean, already,
You know?
if you're living that fucking lush life, where your mailbox is so big you don't need to take out dolls,
Yeah.
man, I don't feel bad for this guy anymore.
So over time, though, it's grown. The
Okay.
collection has grown. So
getting
someone
weird.
dropped off a dog
Oh, jeez.
inside the mailbox. I mean, a doll.
Of course,
dog,
yes,
not
of course.
not a real dog. Along with a rug
All right.
and some
I mean,
art for the wall.
Now we're decorating. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Then came a 4-poster bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now no mail can fit.
He went on Nextdoor,
Okay.
right? The app, right? And that's if anyone would know anything about this. No
Like,
one.
what's
no
happening?
One, yeah, they can't. No one can solve the mystery.
It's his wife the whole time, just trying to drive him crazy.
I'm going to kill
She's
you.
like, "Fucking Don, I told you I don't like this fucking mailbox."
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we're putting it up. Look, it looks like the house. Yeah, it's too big, Don. Nobody has this type of mailbox anymore. No, it's gonna be cool. People are gonna like it. She's like, all right, and then she's the one that.
Are you sure they're gonna like it?
Yeah, well, let's see.
What'd you find today in the mailbox?
Yeah, tell me.
Oh, interesting. So, but no one's done. But actually, like, people are enjoying it. The whole neighborhood now enjoys this.
Yeah, now it's a whole thing.
So Halloween, when that came around,
Right.
the dolls were taken out. They were gone. But 2 skeletons were put in their
Oh
place.
my god.
Right.
wow.
No, talk about freaky again, right? And then around Christmas time, Mary and Shelley came back.
Okay, got it.
This time, they came back with their is it their aunt?
There's a third person now.
Yeah. Oh, it's their cousin.
Okay.
Their cousin Shirley. Is that scary?
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shirley. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there a
Laverne.
connection?
Laverne.
I was thinking Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a Shirley.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some sort of scary Shirley.
Yeah.
But she has a broken leg.
For no reason whatsoever.
She has it's a wooden peg of a leg.
For
And,
no reason whatsoever. That's so funny.
Yeah, so that's it. And then there was a big ice storm back in February,
Right.
and people were, so Don wrote on this Nextdoor and on Facebook that, the family, they're locked in the mailbox, they can't get out. But they're going to be fine.
Oh my god.
Because they have a wood burning stove. So there is actually someone put a wood. I don't know if he did or someone else brought a wood burning
This
stove.
guy's a piece of work. So, I get it. Things like grow, like take it to different levels once something starts and like catches. Like now it's a thing, and it sounds like this is a thing now, and and that's fine, and it feels like he's like leaning into it, which good for Don. But it's like it's I want to show a picture of this mailbox.
Oh yeah, I'll show you.
Okay. Does it feel like in the picture? Does it feel huge?
It looks like a dollhouse. It looks like an actual dollhouse.
That's my question. Like, where this even started? Just because he wanted a replica of his home as his mailbox?
No.
I really want to talk to Don.
So he has not found out, and
Right.
now he's saying he doesn't know if he even wants to.
Who at this point? Who cares, right?
Right. It's just this fun little game.
Yeah.
Until we find him murdered.
Well, there is going to be a scene where they're like laying on the ground, like with blood painted on them and stuff. That's going to be a scene for sure.
It's been all sweet.
Yeah.
It's the long game.
Until it's not.
Until it's not.
Until it's
right.
not.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But what if it is just like some kids?
Yeah.
Like some young kids.
Now it
and
doesn't.
they're like,
Now it doesn't feel like young kids anymore though, because like maybe at first, but now this is too like dorky for young kids. Like a home and
sweet. Maybe it's
a
sweet.
wood burning stove and no, this is too like they would do something way more cynical than this. Like it started out
no, like actual young innocent children. Right?
Oh, like 4-year-olds.
You're thinking like
teenagers.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a 7-year-old.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
like,
But then this is like too creative for 7-year-olds. Like this is like a whole elaborate thing. This is some fucking bored housewife or something like that. Like who has nothing to do.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about kids, like a little kid.
Yeah, but this is too creative for
I
kids.
don't. I
That's
mean,
what I'm
okay.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know.
Yeah.
So okay, so we both agree it's gonna end in murder.
Oh, it's definitely gonna end in a murder for sure.
Okay.
For sure,
Yeah.
it's in a murder.
I mean, they're named Mary Shelley.
I know, it's so funny. That can't be a coincidence.
I know. No, I know. That right there tells you he's probably not a kid. But he is, so Don's written a couple of health-related books, and now he has the idea of making a children's book based upon this story.
Well, I will say it does spark imagination, right? Of like
It's whimsical.
some story where one day a man opens his and then the dolls, but then the
And
doll.
that book is by Stephen King.
It is by Stephen King. It could be fun. It could be scary.
Mm.
And then as time goes on, like there's a bed and a stove and a cousin moves in, and he doesn't know if people are putting it in or these dolls are actually alive. And then you come to find out that like because it's a replica of the house, it's like mirroring everything Don and his wife is doing, and he finds like whatever happens in his house, whatever happens in the mailbox,
Yes.
soon happens in his house. So like if the wife has a broken,
foretelling.
yeah, the house like the wife has a broken leg, then the next day
Yes.
Don's wife breaks a leg.
Yeah. Ooh, this is good.
You know what I mean? And
You
like,
should write
and
this.
you're like, oh fuck, and then he's like worried, and he's like, no, don't do that. And then you can see like a little world like where mailman does drop things off at the house, or like a dog comes out and plays, like a dog's in there, then all of a sudden they find a stray dog, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, that'd be awesome actually.
Yeah.
So it's like not a voodoo doll.
Not a
but
voodoo doll.
It's opposite.
It's almost like future telling.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh shit.
That would be a really good
And he
story,
doesn't
actually.
understand it with how he first.
Yeah.
So, and at first he still thinks, oh, people knew this happened in my house, so they did it to the doll.
Yeah.
But then he realizes, no, it's happening in this dollhouse first,
Yes.
and then it's happening in my
Oh,
life.
that's cool. That's freaky. That's creepy. I love it.
Yeah.
And I think we all agree that Don's gonna die.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Somebody.
Alright.
I used to, so real quick, when I in maybe I was third, fourth grade, I used to like from school walk home to my aunt's house.
Yeah.
Because like she would watch us after school, and it was a little bit of a walk, but like I used to when I walked by mailboxes, I would drop off Teddy Grahams, those little, remember those
The
little,
crackers.
little bear cat crackers.
Yeah.
I would
They had an Elvis song for their commercial.
yeah.
Just one day your Teddy Graham.
Yeah, and I would drop off. It would be like my snack for lunch that I didn't finish, and I would walk by each mailbox and like put a Teddy Graham or two in and flip the flag up, but not because I wanted like I didn't want the people in the house to get it. I wanted the mailman to get it.
Sure.
I thought on his route he would be hungry, so I would put Teddy Grahams in there and put the flag up. And so he opens it like, oh, they want to send out mail, because that's the old school, right? You put
Of
up the
course.
flag.
Yeah.
So
Ours
you-
has the flag.
Yeah, so he would check it like, oh, they want to send mail, and he put it in, and he would find Teddy Grahams,
And then he'd be so grateful.
and then eat them because he's hungry on his route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? See?
Yeah.
It could be just a kind child.
Yeah.
And any takeaways, Chris? Any takeaways?
All right, takeaways. I still don't know about Ezra Miller and how I feel about how he is in movies, and if he should be in movies.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, be nice to your mailman and give him snacks when you can.
Yeah.
But don't do weird, creepy dolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're gonna find out, as I already said, that it has been Ezra Miller the whole time who's been doing these dolls,
I can see that.
and he's gonna kill Don.
Ooh, I can
And
see
guess what?
I can
He'll
see it.
still be the Flash.
For now
Because
and forever.
he's that damn good, apparently.
I guess he's good.
He
at
can do no
acting.
wrong.
I saw him in the Fantastic Beasts movies, right? The little spin-off of
Mhm.
so, yeah.
Okay.
And he was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, like, but
Was he fast?
no, he wasn't fast in those movies.
Whatever.
But
Whatever.
good enough to like withstand like cult leader child grooming shit.
Oh, good. Oh, that's how you know. That's the bar
He's
for
not.
Hollywood.
He's not that good.
Oh no, he's not.
No, Leonardo DiCaprio is.
Okay.
Whatever he does, if he groomed a child.
Yeah, I think he kind of does with his girlfriends.
Well, it's close. It's close.
It's borderline.
But I would still watch his movies.
Okay.
I don't think Ezra Miller's that good.
Yeah.
He's good, but not that good.
Yeah. Got it. I think, yeah, we made our case. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. And come find us. We're
Oh shit! Yeah. So
we
we're
plug ourselves in a
on Twitter.
We're on TV.
We're on TikTok and Instagram, but mostly it's at Two Guys Two Things. You can find us on YouTube as well.
Okay.
We have our podcast up there. Some fun little videos, but at Two Guys Two Things.
And maybe who knows? Maybe you'll find us at your mailbox.
I'm doing that next.
Okay. Bye. Yeah, baby! Woo! 2 in 1 night. We crazy. We crazy like that.
Oh boy.
Cool. Let me shut off this live.
Do both of them.
So exciting. So exciting.